It is quarter number 3. Very one-sided first half of action. Will we get a turnaround? Let's find out. The third quarter is underway. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line. The home team's offense going to have a first crack at it as we begin this third quarter. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On play action. The pressure gets there, and down he goes back inside the 20-yard line.
Really nice start for this defense here early through the first quarter. 2 different players each recording a sack. Offensive line's going to have to get together on the sideline with their coach and identify where's the weakness in our protection, how can we get extra bodies and extra attention, because we still got a long way to go in this one.
A second down throw for Goff. It is caught left side by St. Brown. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on 3rd down.
That's a gain of 8. Brings up 3rd and 11.
And this drive going from bad to worse. And a delay of game now on top.
Still 3rd down.
The task now, a really tough one. 3rd and very long. Out of the shotgun, it's Goff. That's over the middle and taken in. He's got it. And a big strike for good yardage there all the way up to midfield.
Whatever they've talked about in the locker room at the halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
On 1st and 10, here's Goff. Throwing left side, and it's taken in by Williams. That's a gain of 11, and they'll move the chains with another 1st down. In motion, Peoples-Jones. Goff to throw on 1st down. He connects with St. Brown. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a 1st down completion of 7 yards. 2nd down and 3.
At the Bears' 32-yard line.
Goff to throw. Right back to St. Brown. They connect again. And he's going to go into the end zone, but he may have gotten a little help along the way. This one's coming back.
Holding offense.
So a costly penalty here. It wipes away the touchdown. Throwing on 2nd down. Goff. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. And the defense has it.
Mike, we hear that term run after catch so often, and sometimes people miss that there's kind of a middle phase. There's the catch, but before it turns into a run, you have to secure the ball as a ball carrier, right? It needs to be put away, properly held, points of pressure, front tip up against your body. All of that is kind of taken for granted. Catching it is just step 1. You've got to secure the ball before you become a runner.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10. Operating from the shotgun, it's Williams. And he's going to be brought down up past the 45.
This is a tale as old as time, Mike. It seems that any time a team forces a takeaway, fumble, or interception, The ensuing drive starts with a shot, a deep play in the air to try to seize on some of that momentum. We just saw a great example of it here.
They'll try again here, 2nd and 10. A play fake, and they'll throw with Williams. He'll get this underneath to Swift.
Defensive coordinators preach all the time, play pass defense with vision. It's exactly the case here. They're able to rally to the ball, keep that to a short game.
That one on target to Moore. And he's going to be taken down at the 30-yard line.
Now, so far here today, putting points on the board certainly hasn't been a problem, and plays like that are why. Think about it, Mike. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you and not force something that's not there, and that mid-range pass results in a fresh set of downs.
They'll run out of the gun. It is Swift. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line.
It's too early at this point, Mike, to really start thinking about the clock. You definitely don't want to go into a shell. But now this is the point in the game where having a good ground game really starts to take over. You throw to get the lead, but man, once you get it, that ground game, that's what finishes the game off.
An enviable spot to operate from. Here's 2nd and inches. To the left side, he's got Komet. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be 1st and goal. They'll try to run with Swift. And he will fight his way to the end zone. DeAndre Swift. Touchdown, Bears. Greg, nothing changed at halftime. They come right out to start this 3rd quarter and pick up where they left off.
Well, I think this defensive coordinator is going to think back to his halftime speech, Mike, because whatever adjustments he thought they made, it obviously didn't resonate. What we saw happen in the first half, they picked right back up here to start the 3rd quarter, and at this point, the offense has hit its stride, and they continue to pull away.
So here's Santos after the touchdown. He's out to kick this one off. He fields it at the 8. He'll get this up to the 28-yard line. Nice place for the drive to start. The home team's offense and Jared Goff set to go to work once more. And this defense has really had their way so far, intercepting him twice, forced into a number of bad throws, and generally the D has just made it tough to operate all game long. They'll come up here, 1st and 10. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. Off the play fake, here's Goff. No chance at all. He'll go down.
If there's any silver lining for this drive, Mike, it's the fact that at least this sack occurred on an early down. So I guess technically they have a chance to claw themselves out of this hole, but that's the 3rd sack of the game. And this defense doesn't show any signs of slowing down.
They move Laporta, sending him in motion. On 2nd down, Goff. That one taken in by St. Brown. Throwing here is Goff. Here's a screen set up for Gibbs. And he'll gain some yardage here, but that is not nearly enough for the 1st down. So it's going to bring up 4th down. The Lions will punt this ball away, as he's on for the 5th time this afternoon. This one fielded out beyond the 25. The Bears offense ready to come back out for this next possession. And as we look back at some of the highlights of this one, Greg, definitely a lot to show from the passing game.
Yeah, and as good as the offense feels about their passing game, I think if you're on the defensive side of the ball, you've got a lot of learning to do because you just get burned time and time again. You'd think at some point you'd make an adjustment and make a correction. So at this point, they've given up 4 touchdown passes.
That's over the middle and intercepted. That's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. And he's going to set up his guys with great field position. A huge chance to cut into the deficit.
I think you chalk this one up, Mike, to just a rookie mistake. And anytime you have a young signal caller behind center, you're going to have to deal with some of these ups and downs. Every once in a while, they're just not going to see the coverage. They're going to get baited into making a bad throw. That's kind of par for the course. The key is how fast can these rookie quarterbacks turn the page, move on, and not make the same mistake again.
Goff. Catch is made by Wright. And that keeps him ahead of schedule. That's a first down completion of 7 yards. Here's 2nd and 3 to go. They move Laporta, sending him in motion. From the gun, it's Goff. This one finds Peoples-Jones. And the Lions are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Complete to Donovan Peoples-Jones. First down and goal to go.
Here's Gibbs. And a nice run. It's down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal.
A gain of 5 brings up 2nd and goal.
One more time, they try Gibbs. And he's going the wrong way. Dropped back at the 7.
I'd like to see that running back be a little bit more decisive with his cut, Mike. You can see he was a little hesitant. And once you're late making that decision, you just kind of get strong laterally. Great job there by the defense, and he has no choice but to take that loss.
That's to the end zone, but they can't connect. It's incomplete. The tight end, Sam Laporta, the intended receiver. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
Michael Badgley for the Lions field goal.
Badgley's kick is good. And the Lions are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down there?
Out comes the #1 overall pick, Caleb Williams, and the rest of the Chicago offense. And he has been a nightmare to scheme against throughout this one. This defense has been picked apart. That is borne out in those impressive numbers. He has been terrific all game long. 6 catches for him in the ball game now, and this one's good for a 1st down. Here's a handoff, and Swift running right. And he's able to sidestep his way forward and pick up 4. Here's a 2nd and 6.
2nd and 6 at the 44-yard line.
They'll go again with Swift. And they'll have it across midfield down at the opposing 46-yard line.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the first half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once he sees it. This guy's been a handful all day.